took my first lessons today. Honestly, I felt clueless. So I feel like, honestly, it was my first lesson, so I have a lot to learn and try to get better. Best I can do is just try to learn. Honestly, I got to go the first time at my big age, at 31, to the traffic light or driving on the road and not just a parking lot or whatever. And I would say it's obviously I was getting sometimes I was kind of getting in my like nerves or anxiety of like he kept trying to say like speed up a little bit or try not go too close to the right curve of the stuff. So I definitely gotta learn to practice to get comfortable behind the wheels and being on the road. I think that's you know yeah, that's the most part I need to learn. But I'm glad I'm. I only get 5 lessons, so I'm kind of scared that's not enough. And he did said that I need to at least do I have anybody like I said yeah my family to try to maybe if they trust me with their car to practice in between my lessons. But I don't think they're gonna let me drive their cars, so I don't know how I'm gonna supposed to practice um, with also my driving test. Because I also have a driving test in the end. This is pretzel. Um, I have a driving lessons. I mean a driving test in the end at the 5th lesson, and that one should be a little bit longer than 1 hour ish. Or I think 3 hours of learning practice of driving. I don't know when's my next lesson. I would have to message them again, because I didn't know he was gonna come 15 minutes early. He came 15 minutes early, and I was washing my water bottles and stuff. So I was kind of like soaked with my water by the sink. But yeah, so I went to go get ready real quick. Just put on my jeans, and I was gonna wear shoes actually, but I had to rush to go. Well, I didn't not rush, but like, I didn't know he was gonna come 15 minutes early, so yeah, I think it was fine. It was okay. My driving instructor is Keith. He was cool. He was chill. He was patient. He's an old dude. Yeah, he was nice. He said he was from East Africa. That's why he kind of had a little bit of an accent. But he's white. But because he was actually okay. So this is the paper he gave me in the end. That's my instructor's name, driving instructor's name, Keith. Next session, the student should have completed 10 hours of practice. The most I ever did was like parking lot, and that was like only a little bit. That was like barely. But when my older sister tried to teach me that was like 2014 or something. But yeah, so I barely have it. I'm like clueless about drawing stuff, but hopefully with these 5 lessons, I can something or learn something, and hopefully if I can practice in between, or if my family's comfortable with me driving the car or not, I don't know. But it's not about being behind the wheels, so I think that's something I gotta get over on my nerves. But yeah, I will try to learn to get figure this out, because it was the same with when I used to work at Walmart, when it was my first time trying to learn how to be a cashier, and I was overwhelmed. I was kind of scared, like oh, this is a lot of responsibility, working with money and having to make sure everybody gets their shoppings and all that. But honestly, then I realized it was actually kind of easy, well, not easy, but like a breeze once I got used to it after I finished, or learning from my coworkers and shadowing them. And I had the best coworkers when like some of them that were, when I shadowed them, they helped me to like learn to just do my best and do my own thing. Once I got the hang of the gif of like cashiering and stuff, that's why I do want to go back to Walmart. But so I hope it's kind of like that with driving too. So where I get the gist of it, and then if I once I know where everything is and etc. I don't know, but hopefully it's kind of like that. Where I mean that's with life, you know. So hopefully I try to incorporate that also with this too, because it's important that I learn how to drive and that I hopefully that I pass my test, my driving test in the end. Because I paid obviously for this driving lessons with my tax money, so if I don't pass, I won't. I would have to like that costs like $520 for like a driving package deal.